So, Sony has chosen the side of China. Places an alliance with China to censor people that they don't like. Yep, this is what happens. And again, I won't be surprised if all the Sony fanboys say this is not real. They're not gonna do this. Cause that's all the Sony fanboys ever do, to defend the precious PlayStation to the end of time. But when will they get to warn the fact that the console is complete garbage? But again, Sony's obsession with censorship continues. First it was with anime games in Japan, now it is with words. So the release of PS5 is just around the corner. So after the case of consumer products, few customers pay close attention to all the terms and user agreements by buying Sony's console. Sony is doing a lot in the West to signal to customers that supports a variety of issues. That supports the Twitter issues. Of course, Twitter. We gotta make sure you don't get upset with our console, and they'll boycott, which is not many of them, not many of Twitter. They'll small boycotts always fail, but again, the same can't be said in China. Companies refuse to stand up for citizens of China. Of course, bloggers have spotted interesting changes in details in the Hong Kong rules of document our goal in affecting the Chinese market. PlayStation Network is Sony Entertainment Interactive Entertainment's digital media service, and now it's found only on consoles but on the corporation's phones, tablets, TVs, and other devices. And from users that are either citizens or residents of the People's Republic of China and other areas of the country. Now specify that service cannot be used for creating and publishing content that goes against against China, the Chinese Constitution, or poses anything dangerous to China. So basically, if you criticize the Chinese government, you can get banned no matter where you are. Yes, that is right. If you criticize the Chinese government, you are banned on PlayStation. And this is by Sony themselves. This is no garbage leak by some weirdo on 4chan saying, oh no, still, Sony won't allow you to use another disc. This is coming from Sony themselves to appease the Chinese government. This is completely sad, but to be expected considering that gaming companies and movie companies have been trying to appease China for years, because they know they can make millions of dollars and sell millions more copies in their countries as well. And I won't be surprised if other countries do the same thing as well, banning people for the Chinese government. And yep, basically, yeah, we already went over this again. If you criticize the Chinese government, you're basically banned. And yes, as to how Sony intends to implement these rules, that the SCA is not required to monitor or record its users. Unlike how it's paid by PlayStation Network, we all know it's made by that it's PlayStation Network is the online for PlayStation. That wasn't big enough in terms of services that would have the right to monitor and record all activities that you do. So, at the same time, Sony washes its hands of any future offensives including children before Chinese authorities by declaring itself not legally liable for any violations of the terms contained in the agreement. On the other hand, Sony and unspecified by third parties basically said you can be banned if you don't like China. Yep, that is right. Yep, if you criticize the Chinese government, you can be banned on your Sony console. Congratulations, Sony. You will continue to dig yourself an even bigger hole as well. So, that's basically it about this video. Goodbye.